What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Bass. Y'all tuned in to another episode of Ian's podcast. Man, shout out to Chicago, man. We got one of the Chicago's very own. They just dropped the track. We literally just seen that they uploaded 45 minutes ago, man. So we're gonna get that music review and that reaction, man, because I've never seen this video before, man. So this gonna be my first time seeing it. And the person we talking about, man, is King Von, grandson for President remix, man. It's the official video, and it's already on N's Music. And you probably wondering, like, how the hell did it get on N's Music if it was dropped 45 minutes ago and I ain't even see the video yet, man? I don't know, man. Hey, that's just how this shit works. I don't know, man. Hey, we just get it, man. Like what I say, man. Like, go to N's Music, man. I'm going to just, end it at that, man. We got that heat. This is about King Von, man. Grandson for President remix official video, man. Chicago in the building. Man, so let's go see what it's about, man. Let's go ahead and press that play button. Man, so starting out, man, I ain't going to lie to you, man. King Von has been in a fast campaign. I ain't going to lie to you. Fast campaign. And Drew filmed it is hitting the game hard. Okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was not expecting this. Ooh. I mean, I like the flow, you feel me? Like he got that retro, you feel me? That retro Lil Way going on, you feel me? That retro Lil Way going on. You know, I ain't gonna lie, King Von came up fast. Yeah, but this video go hard. It's like I like how he kind of like, he kept it kind of retro, and then Drew who filmed it, I ain't gonna lie, Drew who filmed it, he came out of nowhere, man. Or maybe like he probably been in the game doing his thing, but his camera work hard. The scenes hard. Like, I don't know where they at, but the scene hard. You feel me? Like this whole, and then it's like, he been hitting the ground running. King Von was recently, locked up for a while. And then since he got out, he been dropping music. You feel me? He started rapping. But since he started rapping, he been dropping music consistently, and he been just feeding the streets, and he been building a sound for himself. He got that Chicago drill, you feel me? But he got his own like sound and like rhythm to it, you feel me? Like, and the funny thing about it is, it remind me of like the Migos, you feel me? Like the Migos, in a sense, like he got like a unique, like his own unique flow that, like, if somebody was to bite it, you could tell that you biting King Von, like, type of flow, like cadence and stuff like that, you feel me? And I feel like that's also what helps set him apart. But also, his video work, his video work is on point. For real, his video work is on point. And I feel like his overall whole branding, you feel me, is on point. And you could just tell that him and his camp, OTF, Lil Durk and them, you could tell that they've been working hard. And he got a good machine behind him. For real. Just from his whole presentation, like the music, like the song and everything, like it just remind me of like that retro Lil Wayne. But then, yeah, it just remind me of that retro Lil Wayne, but it got like that newer age flex to it. But then it also got that Chicago, like you could, like, for sure, you feel me? That's that Chicago drill right here, you feel me? But it's like a newer transform, Chicago drill. Chicago got that unique sound, and Chicago had a big influence on hip hop music. As y'all heard, like rest in peace Pop Smoke. He had that drill type sound, you feel me? But it was more of that New York type drill, and you see like different areas adapted that drill music. But you feel me? This is the origins of drill, you feel me, from Chicago. So, and you can kind of see with like how fluent he is with rapping in his style. You feel me? And this is how they used to rapping. You feel me? Like like this is like Chicago drill right here. And I feel like, for the whole OTF camp, you feel me? He's doing a real good job at, carrying the torch, as what we was also talking about when we was mentioning, like, camps uh like like Paper Route, you feel me, Young Dolph, Key Glock. Then you think about Sniper Gang, how you got Kodak, Jack Boy, then you got OTF, you got Lil Durk, you got King Von. And not to shun none of the other artists that's on their labels, you feel me? None of the other artists that's part of their camps or anything like that, you feel me? I'm not shunning none of that. But what I am saying is just, you feel me, just understanding, just having that next man up, you feel me? Like, you got your hitter, your heavy hitter, you feel me? It's just like baseball, you feel me? You got your heavy hitters, but then you got your follow-ups, you feel me? And I feel like, they putting together, good follow-up game to where, like, it's any man's game type deal, and that's how you would want it to be inside your label, where it could be any man's game. Like, he can drop a single and he could be like one of the hottest artists right now. You feel me? He could drop a single and he could be one of the hottest artists right now. And he got his own fan base that he building up. Like, you feel me? He got his own cult following. He got his own cult following. You feel me? Like, I feel like already King Von got, he got some fan base for him. You feel me? Like a loyal fan base, that like his sound, that like him, like, you feel me? Because if you watch his interviews, he got his own type of persona to him. You feel me? Like it's a different character between like him and Lil Durk, or just persona wise. You feel me? I ain't really know him like that. You feel me? But just persona wise, you feel me? But so people gravitate towards everybody for their own reasons. But yeah, I feel like he carrying that torch well. He putting out, music that's feeding the streets right now. Man, the dude that's shooting, man, whoever shooting that video, I know Drew who filmed it. I don't know if I said his name right. Man, hey, good work, bro. Like, he be shooting some dog videos. I know he shot the video that we did, that video review that we did for Jack Boy, that Jack Boy Pressure. Just speaking about, just having them, you feel me, them hitters lined up in your camp. Jack Boy Pressure was also shot by the same, shot and directed by the same person. Well, I don't know if it was directed, but shot and produced by the same person. So it's, yeah, like, so I could tell, whoever that production team is, they're getting around, and they building a name for themselves as well. So shout out to Drew who filmed it, and shout out to King Von, man. Shout out to Chicago. Shout out to, you feel me, that whole origins of the whole drill, man. And you can see like that culture is still living, but they just taking it to different levels. They ain't no longer like rapping on the block no more. They rapping around the country type, you feel me, like type shit. You feel me? Like, they rapping around the country and shit now. So shout out to man, shout out to you, man. Shout out to the listeners. I want to hear your opinion. Let me get your review. Let me get your feedback, man. How do you feel about the song? Have you heard the song yet? And if you haven't, man, go click that link in the description below to go watch it, listen to it for yourself. You feel me? Comment or leave us a voice message, and we'll possibly have you featured on the next podcast episode. You feel me? But it's your boy Bass. Y'all tuned in to Ends Podcast. You know what I'm about to say. We out. Peace. Man. What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Baz, and we tuned in to Eating in the Streets podcast, aka Ends. Have you ever thought about starting your own podcast? When I was trying to get this podcast off the ground, I had a lot of questions. How do I record an episode? How do I get my show into all these apps people listening to? How do I make money from my first podcast? The answer to all these questions was really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing your podcast. Best of all, it's 100% free and ridiculously easy to use. And now, Anchor can match you with great sponsors who want to advertise on your podcast too. That means more money. That means you can get paid to podcast right away. In fact, that's what I'm doing right now by reading this ad. Now, it's crazy because Ends Media jumping into the whole podcast scene was kind of new and kind of foreign. We've been planning, and we said the campaign is going to be 2019. And it was a long time coming. We did online radio. We did videos, interviewing people, asking about their experiences, and giving tips and advice, and just really just telling their own testimony and giving our own, reaching back out and giving our own testimonies, every aspect of it. No matter if it was from the business, no matter just from just the lifestyle, no matter if it's just just tips or just staying motivated, man. Because every day is a grind, every day is a fight, every day is a hustle, and every day is gonna bring a different challenge, and every day is different. You're just blessed to have a different day. So stay focused, stay blessed, and let's eat. You are now tuned in to the mob.